Hello everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with previous year questions of fill in the blanks. This is part 5. In our earlier sessions, we have discussed many previous year questions based on SSC MTS exam. Now, this is again in this session, we are going to discuss some questions based on the questions occurred in SSC MTS exams and various SSC exams. So these questions have been taken from SSC MTS previous year question paper, but might be some questions are there which are similar to those questions. So let's begin the session. First of all, we'll read the directions for the exercise. The directions are as follows. In the following questions, sentences are given with blanks to be filled in with an appropriate word or words. 4 alternatives are suggested for each question. Choose the correct alternative out of the 4. It means we will be given a sentence as we did in our earlier sessions. So on the same pattern, we are going to discuss these fill-ups as well. So let's begin the session. The first sentence is, this is question number 81 because till 80 we have done in our earlier session. She tries to adjust dash her relations. Now relations, it means relatives and the relation with them. So this is actually noun. Now let us see that what word should come in this blank. So let us see the options: for, at, so, with. Now with adjust, we can add the preposition with. Now adjust with, it means she's trying to cooperate. She's trying to made the relations. She's trying to adjust with her relations. So preposition with is absolutely correct in this blank. So our answer is D. This is very simple again. Now let us move to the next one. Sheila gained an advantage dash me. Now first of all, try to understand the meaning of this sentence and then see the options. Now in this sentence or in these options, we have been given prepositions. Now I told you earlier as well that fill in the blanks can be come in any form. It means its alternatives can be the forms of tenses, the forms of verbs, the prepositions, the conjunction, or the vocabulary part. Now in this session, we are going to discuss many fill-ups and on various patterns. So she gained an advantage. Now one verb has to be filled over here. One preposition has to be filled over here, and that is over. So gained over. The sentence will be gained advantage over. This is a phrase, gained an advantage over something. So this means that she has been successful or she has been superior to me. Gained an advantage over me, it means she is superior to me. So this will be the meaning of this phrase. So advantage over me means that she is superior to me. So this will be the correct answer. So our answer is D, that is over. Now let us move to the next one. Take this medicine regularly and you will get rid dash this disease. Again, we need to fill a preposition over here, and with rid we use of, O-F, of. Rid of means to get away of something. So get rid of means to be just away of that particular thing. That disease will just remove from your life, will be removed from your life. Now let us move to the next one. Statistics dash always my worst subject. Now statistics, though we have S at the end, yet this is the name of a subject and it is always considered singular. And if it is considered singular, we need a singular verb with it. Now let us see the options. Are, were, is, have. Of course, we'll have is as our answer. So our answer is C. The correct sentence will be statistics is always my worst subject. Now let us move to the next one. When she retired, she handed dash the charge to the vice president. Now again, we need to fill a preposition over here. Now let us see the options. Over, out, across, off. So here the suitable preposition to be filled is over. Now handed over means to give the charge of herself to the vice president. So to give or to just handed over means to just give, to just transfer the charge. So our answer is A. The correct sentence will be, when she retired, she handed over the charge to the vice president. Now let us move to the next one. His bungalow went through a make dash. Now, as you know well that we have already learned some phrasal verbs, I told you now these blanks are based on phrasal verbs, of course. So through a make over. Again, we need to fill a preposition, and that is over. Now, makeover means to change the look or to change the appearance of something. So, the correct answer is C, that is makeover. So, the correct sentence will be, his bungalow went through a makeover. Now, let us move to the next one. Is not learning superior dash wealth? Now, again, we need to fill a preposition over here. With superior, we always use to. Now, superior is a comparative word that if you are lower and someone is superior, we can say the opposite of superior is inferior. But if somebody is superior to you, it doesn't mean at all that you are inferior. It means that you are just lower to that particular person. So, superior to will be used, and to is the correct preposition. It means his wealth. It means the meaning of the sentence is is not learning. There is a question that is learning superior to wealth. Of course, there are different opinions, and of course it is. So our answer is D. So the correct sentence will be, this is an interrogative sentence, is not learning superior to wealth. So let's move to the next one. Turn the lights dash before you go to bed. Obviously, when you go to bed, you switch off the lights. Now, let us see the options. On, off, out, down. So, obviously, turn off the lights. So, turn off means switch off the lights. So, our answer is B. Now, let us move to the next one. Throw a stone, dash the fierce dog. Now, we have a sentence in which there is a command that is throw a stone, dash the fierce dog. It means this stone is targeting this fierce dog, and whenever we show the target, we use the preposition at. So the correct sentence will be, throw a stone at the fierce dog. So our answer is A. This is the correct preposition. Whenever there is a target, we use at. Now let us move to the next one. Is it cool today? Dash. Now, this is, according to the options, you can see that this is the question of a question tag, or this is the sentence of a question tag. Now, it is cool today. We know very well that in a case of question tag, if the statement is positive, the question tag will be negative. And if the statement is negative, the question tag has to be positive. Now, if we see the sentence carefully, it is written, it is cool. It means the statement is positive. We need a question tag which is negative. Also, it is cool. It means we have is as a helping verb. Now, let us see in the options. Aren't it, didn't it, wasn't it, isn't it? Of course, the correct answer is D, that is, isn't it. So, our answer is D. This is very, very simple. In the question tag, we use helping verb as it is given in the statement. The same helping verb will be taken into question tag. Now, let us move to the next one. The book ultimately reached the person dash it belonged. Now we have to fill some word in this blank. Now let us see the options. Who it belonged, where it belonged, to whom it belonged, to who it belonged. Now the book ultimately reached to the person. To whom? To the person to whom the book to whom it belonged. So here the correct preposition will be to whom, because it is behaving as an object. Also, whenever we have a relative pronoun and after that we have a noun or pronoun, we use whom. And with belong, we always use preposition to. Therefore, to whom will be the correct answer. So our answer is C. That is, to whom it belonged. Now let us move to the next one. There was a queue means line, of people in the rain, patiently waiting to get dash the coach. Now let us see the options. At, get on to, get in. So They just have to board it. So get on the coach will be the correct sentence. So our answer is B, that is get on the coach. So our answer is B, that is on. Now let us move to the next one. I dashed a terrible dream last night. Now in this sentence, we have some forms of verb, that is had, got, saw, have. Now, first of all, if we see this is last night. It means this shows the time of past. Some past form have to be filled over here. So some past form has to be filled over here. Now, if we see had is past tense, got is past tense, saw is past tense, have is not a past tense. Therefore, this option has been eliminated. Now, if we see had, got, saw. Now, do you really see the dreams? No. You have the dreams. You did not see them. You do not see them. Because this is just when our eyes are closed and we are just sleeping, something is going in our mind, and that state of mind is called dream. We are not just looking at it. We see with our eyes, but their eyes are not working at all. Therefore, saw cannot be the answer. Now, got, obviously you are not getting it. Got means to receive, to have received it. No. In fact, I had a terrible dream last night. So this will be the correct verb to be filled over here. Now, this is main verb over here, not the helping verb. This is the second form of have. So second of have, or you can say second form of have. So the correct sentence will be I had a terrible dream last night. So our answer is A. Now let us move to the next one. Mr. Ahmed went dash a very tough time when he incurred a loss in business. Now, this is again in this blank, we need to fill a preposition. So this is again a phrasal verb kind. Went means this is the second form of go. Now let us see the options: about, of, through, over. So it will be go through or went through. Went through means to have faced, to have suffered it. So the correct preposition to be used over here is C, that is went through. Now give over, give about, give off, or went off, went about, went over. These depict some different meanings. Now let us move to the next one. The coach leaves at 5:20. So get to the station, dash that. Obviously, if it leaves at 5:20, so you have to be there before that. So let us see the options: before that, after that, until that, from that. So the correct preposition is of course before. So our answer is A, that is before. Now the sentence will be the coach leaves at 5:20. So get to the station before that. Now let us move to the next one. Making pies and cakes dash Mrs. Reddy's specialty. Now here making word is written. What making? Making pies and cakes. So this is a gerund. And whenever we have a gerund, we always use a singular form of verb with it. Now, cakes, and it is Mr. Reddy's specialty. Now let us see the options. Are, were, is, has. So obviously is the correct verb or form of verb to be filled over here. So our answer is C, that is. Now let us move to the next one. The deserted garden was infested dash weeds. Now you can see that many of these fill in the blanks have been taken from prepositions, prepositional phrases, and phrasal verbs. Now again, infested with is the correct preposition to be used over here. The meaning of infested with is to have many insects, or to have an unpleasant effect of the insects, to have an unpleasant number of insects. So our answer is D. So infested with is the correct phrasal verb to be filled over here. Now let us move to the next one. After your illness, long illness, Tish, I'm happy to see you. Now let us see. Again, we need some phrase to be filled over here. It is up and about, by and by, up and down, and up and around. Sorry, up and round. So the correct preposition to be, correct phrasal verb. The correct phrase to be filled over here is up and about. This phrase means no longer in bed. The meaning of this phrase is no longer in bed. So the correct phrase to be filled in this blank is up and about. So the correct sentence will be, after your long illness, I'm happy to see you. Our answer is A. So the correct sentence will be, after your long illness, up and about, I'm happy to see you. Now let us move to the next one. The smell of the sea called dash memories of her childhood. Again, we need a phrasal verb to be filled over here. It means we need some preposition with called so that a phrasal verb will be formed, which is related to the meaning of the required word in this preposition. In this sentence. So it should be called up. Now, called up means to recall the memories. To recall the memories. Or recall the past time, or to get back to something that has been happened. Now, called on, if I add called on means when we invite someone. Called back, it means to call back someone, to make the call again. Call for, when we ask something. Now let us move to the next one. So our answer is C, that is call up. Now let us move to the next one. The appearance of the city dash day by day. Now day by day refers to when something is going on. Now the appearance of the city, appearance is an abstract noun. This is singular noun. So we need singular form of verb. Now let us see the options. Could change. Now could change refers to the ability, and could is the past tense. But the sentence over here is in present tense. So this cannot be the answer. Changed. Now if it has been changed, then day by day has no concept, because something when is in continuous, we use the phrase day by day. Had changed? No. Is changing is the suitable form of tense over here. So our answer is D. This is absolutely correct answer. So the correct answer is, the appearance of the city is changing day by day. This is the correct form of tense to be used over here. This is the sentence of present continuous tense. Now let us move to the next one. As the doctor dashed into the room, the nurse handed him the temperature chart of the patient. Now let us see the options. Came, was coming, comes, is coming. Now, the handed him, handed refers to past tense. It means the sentences of past, of course. So comes and is coming cannot be the option. Was coming. Now was coming into the room. Obviously when someone is entering, no one can give him something. Only after his entry, the nurse must have handed him the chart. So the correct verb or the correct form of verb is came. The sentence is of past tense, past indefinite. So as the doctor came into the room, the nurse handed him the temperature chart. So our answer is A. Now let us move to the next one. Have you ever dashed the wolf cry? Now let us see the options. Heard, heard of, hear out, here. In this sentence we have you ever. This means the sentence is in present perfect tense. And the requirements of present perfect tense are subject plus has or have plus verb third form, or you can say third form of verb. Now here we have you, that is the subject, and in this we need verb third form. Now heard is verb third form. This will be the correct answer. Heard of cannot be used because it is not of requires an object which is not given over here. Have you ever heard the wolf cry? Wolf cry is definitely an object. We do not need any preposition. Therefore, have you ever heard the wolf cry? This is the absolutely correct answer. Now here is present tense. So this cannot be, it means it is the first form of the verb. It cannot be used after have. So our answer is A. That is, have you ever heard the wolf cry? Now let us move to the next one. Mrs. Hall was prepared to excuse the scientist's strange habits and dash temper. So temper is a noun. We need an adjective over here. We need an adjective over here. Now let us see the options: irritate, irate, irritable, and irritation. Now irritation is a noun. Then irritable and irritate. Irritate is a verb. Irate is uh, irate is an adjective, but it means very angry. And irritable means annoying. It means when something is making us angry, that is irritable. So this will be the correct option to be filled over here. So our answer is C, and the correct sentence will be: Mrs. Hall was prepared to excuse the scientist's strange habits and irritable behavior, or irritable temper. Now let us move to the next one. The director congratulated Mr. Verma dash his success. Obviously, after congratulated, we use preposition on. So our answer is A, and the correct sentence will be: the director congratulated Mr. Verma on his success. Now let us move to the next one. Most children remain dash school between the ages of 7 and 10. So remain, with remain we use preposition at. So the correct answer is C. So the correct sentence will be: most children remain at school between the ages of 7 and 10. Now let us move to the next one. It is dash University of Excellence. Now if we see this word university, the pronunciation of it, or the pronunciation of university, begins with y. That is the Vyanjan part of Hindi Varnmala. Or you can say it will be pronounced as U. That is, it is pronouncing as beginning with a consonant sound, and it is not beginning with a vowel sound. Though it is beginning with a vowel, but it has no beginning of vowel sound. Therefore, in this blank, we need A as an article. So it is a University of Excellence. N cannot come. Also, it is also university. No. And one, no. So the correct answer is A, according to the sense of the sentence. So the correct answer is A, according to the sense of the sentence. Now let us move to the next one. They have not had much time for social activities, and I have not dash. Now they have not had much time. So first it is written not for social activities, and I have. Now again in this sentence it is have, that is the present perfect tense, and I have not dash. Now I have not done so. There is no activity that has been done, so we cannot say done so. Also has no sense over here. Gone have no sense over here. Therefore either is the correct answer. Now the correct phrase over here is either. So they have not had much time for social activities, and I have not either. Not either refers to neither. So our answer is B. We can use such words in these types of sentences. Now let us move to the next one. Sunena said she's sick dash the whole business. Now with sick we use preposition of. Now sick of means when we get bored of something. So she has bored with her business. Therefore of is the correct preposition to be filled over here. So our answer is B. That is bored of. Now let us move to the next one. The government has identified food processing as the key dash rapid industrialization in Bihar. So it should be the key of. The government has identified food processing as the key dash rapid industrialization in Bihar. Now here the word is written key. And after that we need to fill a preposition. That is, the options are for, to, of, in. Now you must have heard a phrase that is key to success, or you must have heard a phrase that is education is the key to success. It means after key we definitely use a preposition that is to. Therefore here as well will write key 2, rapid industrialization in Bihar. So our answer is B, that is key 2. Now let us move to the next one. Rajan was so tired dash he could not walk. Now whenever we use so and after that we write an adjective. After that we have a conjunction that. Now let us see in the options: as, then, that, still. Of course that will come. So as comes in a positive degree when the sentence is negative, we use so as or not so as. So our answer is C, that is so that. So our answer is C. The correct sentence will be Rajan was so tired that he could not walk. Now let us move to the next one. Neha has been crying dash morning. Now morning is a particular time and this is uncountable. So this is uncountable and a particular time. So for a particular or uncountable time we use since, and for we use with the countable time, but we do not have any preposition for over here. Now till refers to the end or the point at which the time end. Of morning, no, of shows the position. From morning, from shows from shows the duration of something. For example, from Monday to Saturday. Now let us move to the next one, but here our answer is C. So our answer is C. Now let us move to the next one. 14 kilometers dash not a short distance to reach to my office daily. Now this is a very common sentence. Whenever we have this type of a structure, that is 14 kilometers or 18 hours or anything. But here we are not talking about 14 kilometers. We are talking about the distance, that it is a short distance. So we do not use verb according to these 14 kilometers. In fact, we use verb according to the distance. So we are talking about an amount, about a distance over here. That is why we need singular form of verb over here. Now let us see the options, because it is predicting that this is daily. So with daily we need present tense. Now let us see. Are, has, have, is. Of course is the correct answer. So our answer is D. We do not have sentence in perfect tense. It is simple present tense. So 14 kilometers is not a short distance to reach to my office daily. Now let us move to the next one. The boys were dashed to hear that we were going to build a bridge. Now were is the past form of be. So were is past form of be. And whenever we have be, after it we either have verb with ing or we have verb with third form, because it can be followed by any of these two structures or either of these two structures. Second thing, verb third form is used in passive voice and verb ing is used in active voice in continuous sentence. Now the boys were dash to hear. Now it is written to hear what? We don't know. This is not an active sentence. This is a passive sentence. So the boys were delighted. So here the options are delight, delights, delighting. No. The correct option to be filled over here is C. So our answer is C. So the correct answer is the boys were delighted to hear that we were going to build a bridge. Now we can see here after verb we have ing, because this is a continuous tense. We were going to build. So this is continuous tense, but here the boys were delighted. Who were delighted? The boys. So these are the objects, not the subject. And here going is verb. Who is doing this action? We. So this we is subject. This means that this structure is active structure and this structure is passive structure. Now let us move to the next one. No dash then 15 boys failed in a class of 40. Now whenever we have a number, countable number, or whenever we have countable noun, we use fewer. Now then is used in comparative degree, and for comparative degree we use fewer. Few is used in countable noun, less and little are used with uncountable noun. because these are countable noun and then is used, it means this is a comparative degree, so we should use D, that is fewer. So our answer is D, and the correct sentence will be no fewer than 15 boys failed in a class of 40. Now let us move to the next one. Sania was compensated dash the loss of her belongings at the airport. With compensated, we always use preposition for. So our answer is A. That is, Sunana was compensated for the loss of her belongings at the airport. Now let us move to the next one. Each item was sold dash a pound. So the correct preposition to be filled over here is for. So our answer is B, that is for. So the correct sentence will be each item was sold for a pound. Now let us move to the next one. We just dash fear nothing. So this is a phrase again. So we have conjunction and to be filled over here. We just and fear nothing or fear not. So our answer is C, that is and. Now let us move to the next one. He came 2 hours dash us. Obviously, he came 2 hours before us. We cannot say ago because before we can have an objective case. Ago, after it, we do not use any noun or pronoun. For example, the movie started 2 hours ago. And above means something which is upside. And ahead, for example, you can mark the cost price. The mark price was above 25% of cost. Ahead means when someone moves some distance more than us. So we use ahead. So our answer here should be A, that is before. So the correct sentence will be he came 2 hours before us. So this is absolutely correct sentence. Now this was the last sentence of today's session. I hope your answers matched with mine, and this is very simple. Now you can try as many fill in the blanks as you can. Thank you very much.